Hi guys, Big Rig 150 here. Sorry for lateness of this video. I know it's the 8th and it's first video done in a week. End of the month, beginning of the month, always a hectic time. You're coming off the end of the month where a lot of business is happening, and the beginning of the month where you're dotting the I's, crossing the T's to make sure everything's done, so there's no hang-ups. So I apologize, and hopefully I'm going to try to employ some help to keep me on a more regular basis. So with that being said, I'm going to get into the topic for today of Sema, 2018 Sema, which is held out in Las Vegas, at the Las Vegas Convention Center. It is a trade-only show, which was held from October 30th to November 2nd. It's a nice little show. It has a lot that they unveil. Kia actually did had a lot that they unveiled. They had unveiled the new Kia Stinger GT. They're really showing that off, showing off a lot of their other car lines. But the thing that caught my eye, and it's just because the way it looked very cool, especially with all the customization, was the Kia Telluride. Yeah, Telluride. It's a 7-passenger vehicle. It looks cool. It's something different from Kia. Kia is a car manufacturer. They don't have a lot of SUVs, except for small SUVs. The Telluride looks like it's going to be their first large SUV, and I think they see the way that the market's going, so they might be starting to think, get some of these bigger SUVs out there. Great looking truck. I loved what they did. I'm definitely planning on having a couple videos posted at the end to show some of the stuff that was done. Chevy, Dodge, Ford, they were all there. They showed a lot of lifted trucks, a lot of lowered trucks, a lot of stuff you can do with their vehicles. So I was trying to find some of the stuff that Chevy did, Dodge did, so it doesn't sound like just a love fest for Ford, but I just couldn't find much. Just that they said that they were taking some trucks there that were going to be lifted and lowered. A lot of the lifted trucks that they're talking about have a 2-inch level, which is kind of standard because it doesn't lift the truck that much. It just makes the stance a little bit taller. You don't need a ladder to get into these trucks, so that's why they just do a 2-inch. You can do a 6-inch, you can do a 9-inch, but at some point it just becomes ridiculous with the height of these trucks. With that being said, Ford had a very strong presence there, especially with the Ranger. They showed everything that you can do with it. They showed you all the accessories that come with it, kayak holders on the roofs, the spray and bed liners, just the multitude of things you can do. And they also gave it to a couple guys that actually did something that was very cool. If anybody knows me, I am a big gamer. I love video games. They took a Ranger and made it in the color scheme of the Xbox One. Now, they also had in the headrest two monitors, and you're able to put the Xbox One in there, so you can so that your passengers can play games as you drive. It's something silly, but it's a cool concept. I saw a couple of the F-150s that they had lowered. I had seen some of the other stuff that they had done, but the Ranger stuff is really what caught my eye. Now, that's going to be the next big thing that's coming out. So you're going to see some things coming out in the next couple months about the Ranger. So you're going to be seeing a lot about the Ranger. You're going to be hearing a lot about the Ranger from me. So that's going to be kind of the stuff that's going on. Now, like I said, SEMA is a trade-only event. So that means I can't get on the floor. Who knows? Next year, I believe it's November 5th to November 8th next year. I'm going to see if there's a way I can get on the showroom floor, even though I'm not in the aftermarket or the car industry as a manufacturer, but see if I can get on there as a reporter, as a YouTuber, and see if I can get on, just to give you guys kind of a backstage look as what SEMA actually is. You'll hear SEMA, Google, and you'll see all the pictures, and you can see why a lot of people get so excited for SEMA. SEMA is one of the biggest expos on the world for customization of vehicles. It's not like the Detroit Auto Show, the New York Auto Show, or any of the big auto shows that they have. That's just for the cars themselves, the concepts, different things. SEMA is purely customization of what you can do with these vehicles on a more day-to-day basis. One of my co-workers knows a guy who, believe it or not, I worked with also, and I didn't realize he was doing it. He actually was at SEMA showing off his Jeep Wrangler that he had bought and customized. Gave it a lift, made it look really, really nice. So that's some of the stuff that you see that you get. So people do some really cool looking stuff, and it's just very nice to see what the individual mind is able to do. Not so much the engineers at Ford, Dodge, Chevy, but to see what small shops as well as some big shops. One of the guys that I follow on YouTube, Diesel Brothers or Sparks Motors, they also have a Discovery show. That's what really got me into the SEMA spotlight, because they just build some funny stuff, some great stuff, and you're like, wow. You know, the time and effort that goes into these trucks to make sure it's built, and it's built right. I know some of these guys are already starting to plan what they want to do for 2019 SEMA. So I definitely love seeing what comes out of here, because it shows what is possible with these vehicles. You can go to any Ford store, Chevy store, any store, purchase a vehicle. What is the most interesting to me is when you get these guys that just buy your basic F-150 or your, basic Focus, and just redo it to boggle the mind. Some people just go out and buy some old Jeeps that are actually, you would say are worthless, but they rebuild the motor, do a lift kit, put fatter tires on it, and just make it look like it's a brand new vehicle. And that's the love that you have at SEMA, as well as any custom shop. So that's what's going on right now. I do have more videos in the works. I'm actually trying to get somebody to help me keep me on track and get me to make videos on a little more regular basis, and also make sure that my mic's on, so that not every time I go to sit down I forget to turn the mic on, because it's the third time doing this video. So It's the little things. But this is Big Rig 150 signing off. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification, and leave a comment. Thank you guys, and have a great day.